Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Time Lords podcast. I am here with Nindra and Wolifee. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, and I am evil or Jayden. So we have not done a podcast in like 2 weeks, so this might be it might be a mess.
Yes, I'm gonna say, where are we?
It might be a mess. So yeah, we are doing we're doing season 1, episode 6, Dalek. I think it's a good episode to kind of be back on. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I haven't seen this in 2 weeks. So, like I said, it might be a mess.
Same.
Yeah. So I think we had like one comment by Sloth. I forget what it was though. Let me look it up. While I'm looking it up, I'm surprised we didn't get any comments talking to Wolifee. Shh.
Oh, don't.
And I'm surprised there were no one going on about what I said. Or was that or was that in The Unquiet Dead?
What did you
Well,
say?
I don't remember.
I don't remember anything. What did
Remember
you say?
Okay, I don't know which one it was, but in one of them I said a certain thing about the entire season as a whole.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, I forget. But Sloth does this. That this is so
I can
real.
go
So
in the
thank you,
redacted
Sloth.
zone.
The redacted.
oh.
All right. So
I'm
I guess
just calling it the redacted zone for now. If you have anything you want to forget, put it in the imaginary redacted zone.
All right.
We're 10 minutes in. How is this already a mess?
All right.
I have no idea.
So my fun fact is, it was the first appearance of a Dalek in modern Doctor Who. There we go. That's my fun fact. You guys have any fun
Alright,
facts?
I have a fun fact.
I will find one later.
Okay.
I mean, technically, this fun fact works for is kind of going into episode 7, but it does link to Dalek,
Yeah.
mainly the companion.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, because I don't remember what type of media this was in, but I remember there were like a story. I think it was like a comic or something,
Yeah.
where basically, Adam, obviously after a while after he got sent back to Earth in episode 7 with the hole in his head.
Yeah.
He actually goes back and kidnaps a bunch of the Doctor's companions.
What?
Yeah, that does happen. And he's actually working with the Master, and then
How is this a fun fact for
um,
episode 6?
because
Yeah.
it links to Adam.
Oh.
Okay,
And
sure.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
actually remember what happens after that, but I remember in the end, he ends up redeeming himself by stopping the Master, and then I think at the end he gets like a grave saying something on the lines of a true companion or something like that.
Really? How'd you find all this out?
I think he also slaps the ninth.
How'd you find this out?
While I don't really know. It was just something I ran into. But
Wolifee, do you know about this?
if you look up his character, it'll probably come up.
Oh.
You know, I'm going to see if it actually
Does
does.
Wolifee know about this?
No. I mean, I saw someone just like doing a wishful post, which was basically wanting an episode called Adam's Revenge, which they
Really?
wanted to be the story of.
Oh, I didn't even
series
care anything
14
about
or
Adam.
15.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
neither
basically
did I.
what I'm on about. Basically, that's basically what happens. Where is it?
Oh, is it Prisoners of...
Oh my goodness! I literally went on to it's the fandom wiki, and it literally just says revenge.
Oh. So is that canon?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the lore canon?
It goes up to 11 in terms of how many all the doctors, but yeah.
Are we ready to move on?
But yeah, if you look it up, it is there.
Oh. Alright.
I'll try and find what it's called.
All right. So the episode starts off where the TARDIS appears in 2012, which is like 7 years after, I guess, the year they're in, right? 7 or 6, whatever.
2000. Yeah, that's 7.
And they're in an alien museum. They're in like Ohio, I think. I've never been to Ohio, but they were in Ohio, and was it Ohio? You guys remember? I don't.
I didn't write it down. Although there is a lot of references, in that scene.
Yeah, there were. So they were at an alien museum. They have a Cyberman head. They have a Slitheen arm. And that's the first time we see a Cyberman head. Well, in modern Doctor Who, that's the first time modern Doctor Who sees a Cyberman head.
And although obviously it's a classic Cyberman, right?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, it looks different than modern.
So that's like, yeah, that would be 4th Doctor.
So I have a question.
Also, another cool thing that ends up popping up is they mentioned the Roswell crash in New Mexico. I think it was New Mexico.
Yeah, Roswell. I think Roswell's in New Mexico. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Where did they mention that in the episode?
Yeah, they mentioned there was like a piece of the spaceship or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
In one of the containers.
There's a TV show called Roswell, New Mexico, so I wonder if that's what it's about.
It's like a suspected alien crash.
Yeah.
Basically.
I have a question. And I'll ask it now because the Cybermen story doesn't go on until like season 2, right?
Yeah.
So, we learned that the Cybermen, like the Cybermen that attack that Cybermen, they're from the parallel Earth, right?
Yes.
So is every Cyberman from the future in this show from a parallel Earth, or are they from our Earth?
Okay, so, I know in Doomsday, they're still the ones from the parallel Earth.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, they are, because they broke through the void. Yeah, whereas the ones in the future, because the parallel Earth is running ahead, I think the ones in the future are sort of being our present. I don't know how to explain.
You're gonna get some comments.
I know I am. That's what I'm trying to do. Basically, they just happen to have the same design. Is what I'm going to say. That's probably wrong. It probably is wrong. So yeah.
They're from Mondas, right? That's the planet.
The very, very original ones are, but the rest from other places.
When I first watched this, I didn't know much about Classic Who, so I thought every Cyberman was from a parallel Earth, no matter what. But I mean, obviously they've been on our Earth, so I guess not our Earth, but you know. So the Doctor says he's getting old while looking at the Cyberman head. I wrote that down. I think the context is because of Classic Who. You know, he looked at it and remembered him. He remembered it from his past travels. Yeah. And then we see the new companion, which is Adam. He's walking with Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry is the evil guy. I learned his name. And they go to the office and they see like the musical instrument where the Doctor and them like play on it. I forget what it was. It was like an instrument. You guys remember?
Also, another thing that happened before that.
Yeah.
Is there's another mention of Bad Wolf when they say Bad Wolf 1 descending as a helicopter's descending.
Oh, I don't think I caught that.
Yeah.
And we find out that Mr. Henry Van Statten, I think his name, owns the internet. And Rose is like, nobody owns the internet, and then Van Statten is like, let's keep it that way. That's pretty funny. I
hate him so much.
Yeah, I have a whole lot more to say about him later on, but yeah, I don't like him. And I don't. I already said that. Oh, and there we go. And then Henry wants to trap the doctor inside with the Dalek for whatever reason, because he said that a former employee like burst into flames when they touched the Dalek. Is that, if you guys remember, I think that's what happened. It's been forever.
Yeah, I think he does mention that, and then obviously when Rose touches it, she does get a slight burn.
Yeah.
So maybe they just touched it for too long or something.
Yeah. And then when the
it wasn't fully active.
And when the doctor I think he hears. Wait, does he hear it or does he look at it first? The Dalek. Because here I wrote down.
He hears it.
Here I wrote down the doctor hears the voice and he says impossible, and then he looks at the Dalek with horror.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Man, these things must have traumatized him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
That's definitely very obvious in the scene.
Yes.
And it's done really well.
Yeah. And I actually, this episode, I like the Dalek in this episode a lot. Like, in different levels. But I'll talk more about that. And the Dalek wants to kill the doctor, but it's all chained up, so it can't really do anything. And that's when the doctor finds out that it's not working. It's just like there, but none of its things are working. And it's all damaged and stuff. Alright, and right here it says we can immediately see the hatred between them, which is, I think, what Nindra was talking about when it was done very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although obviously you can also see like there's sadness between them,
Yeah.
especially when he's telling the Dalek about how both the Daleks and the Time Lords all died in the war.
Yeah, and they're the only two, well, as they know, for now, they're the only two surviving. But we know that's not true.
Yeah. However, they're not alone. I said alone weirdly then. I don't know why.
Where am I? I am... So yeah, right here I wrote the doctor says the entire Dalek race is gone, and then the Dalek finds out the Time Lords are gone. And I have a question. I don't want any spoilers, you two, but I have a question. So we see the Time Lords in the season, the end of time. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So even though the Time Lords are dead, they can still come back from any point in time, right? They can't time travel to like.
Okay, I'm trying to remember if
So
at what point stuff is mentioned.
I think it's a case of the war being time locked.
Okay.
The entire way was just allowed, say it like one little gap for them. So they can't really just
time travel.
Plus, this isn't spoilers at all. This is an end of time.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they get the master to try and help them by sending
the knocks,
something.
right? The drums or whatever.
Diamond, alloy, crystal, star thing. I'm trying to remember what's.
Well, my question was just if they can time travel past their death.
I don't think so.
Is that they're at the minute time locked in the war?
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you're a random Dalek and you can break the seal of the time lock, apparently.
Yes. Oh, and then the doctor gets mad when the Dalek says that like them two are the same because of their situation they're in. And then right here, what happened?
I was just saying, and it kind of echoes that, like at the end of the episode when he's going to kill the Dalek.
Yeah. And right here I wrote down, the doctor has where is it? The doctor has no hesitation when he was gonna kill the Dalek. I forget how he was gonna kill it, but he was gonna kill it in some way. And I just wrote down he had no hesitation, and that kind of shows how upset he is at the race. And then, and then he was gonna kill the Dalek, but then Mr. Henry Van Statten saves the Dalek. You guys remember that? Yeah. Because he wants money or something. A lot of this has to do with money or something. I forget. And then yeah, they
Also,
would.
I'm very confused. Oh, sorry. I'm very confused because I'm looking at my notes, and it says Van Statten looks very funny through the lens.
Oh yeah,
I don't
probably
know whether
the
it's on
TARDIS
about the
lens.
Daleks,
I mean the
but
Dalek lens.
yeah, I think that's what that's on about. But
Yeah.
apparently it looks funny.
And so does Adam I forget. I didn't really understand what he was talking about. Does he find alien artifacts and keep them in his office or whatever?
Yeah, the ones that are lesser, like useless or don't work, I think he just gets given them.
And I think that's like what saves them around the end. I forget.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, I wrote this down. I forget who he was, but I wrote down he almost caused World War III. Was that Adam?
I've got World War III down on here, but I'm not sure who said it.
Oh man, Wolfie, do you remember?
No.
All right. Let's think about this logically. Who started World War III?
I think Adam.
Don't put that out. Don't put that out of context.
Who created? I think Wolfie created World War III.
Ah, yes. He let the corruption out.
The new okay, I wrote this down. The new companion says, "What? Wait,
Oh, this is I thought we were getting so close to doing one without being a mess, but here we are.
All right, I wrote down.
The funny thing about the corruption reference is no one will understand that. That's the funny part.
Yeah, only us three. All right. Okay, this is what I wrote. The new companion says good when Rose says that her and the Doctor are just friends. I think romance is blossoming.
Oh, great.
Why'd you say great? Wolfie?
You know my opinions on Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, Mickey.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
I just realised.
Mickey's just out minding his business.
I mean,
and here Rose is.
Did Rose reply to that?
Or... No, it was just no. Because
I don't remember.
No, because I think she smiled.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say fair enough if she didn't reply, but we can just blame that one on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And they visit the Dalek, and Rose feels very bad for the Dalek. Which I think the Dalek got confused.
Well, in my world.
What happened?
No, I am in the exact same place as it. Confused all the time.
Yes. Oh, okay. And this is when, like, if you're just like me, this is where I learned that, every single emotion is removed except for hate from the Doctor. Because I didn't watch Classic Who, so this is when I found out. I mean, from the Dalek. Sorry, this is confusing. And that's what I always say this in my reactions. And I always say the Dalek's weakness is human emotion. Like what happened?
Isn't that the Cybermen emotions?
Well, Daleks too. I just wrote down Dalek, like, cause in World War II, when we go to World War II in season 5, if you remember.
Yeah.
Season 5, World War II, the guy who was built by the Daleks was able to, save himself and everyone else by having human emotion. Thinking about that girl he liked. So that's kind of all my theories is kind of get based off of the human emotion.
I'm just going to... Well, I mean, it's not a bad episode, that
yeah.
I just sort of blocked it out of my head. So.
To be honest...
Yeah?
Planes in space.
Yeah, that was a bit...
All I need to say.
That was weird. Cool. I remember when I was watching, I was like, this isn't right, is it? But someone in my comments said that the guy who the Daleks built created it.
Yeah, I mean, that is true, but I just feel like it's one of those things that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it would have taken absolutely ages to do that anyway, not just a few minutes.
To go to space in 1940-something?
In fact, yeah, it would have taken them. I mean, unless they had some excuse of, like, sonic boosters or something.
I mean, obviously, I mean, as like shown in the Dalek, the Daleks are like really smart. I mean, this is obviously a scene coming up, but they do manage to get through that really big passcode in like
Oh
a few
yeah.
seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it could be possible.
I feel like the Daleks are super smart, but they're not smart when it comes to what humans would do. Like I say, like I don't know. I just feel like I always think if you're like the smartest person in the world, you'd probably have no human emotion because where does all that space go? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Fair enough.
But yeah. So yeah, they tie up the doctor and do tests on him. I mean, this guy is awful. He just like literally kidnapped a person and like started doing tests on him once he found out he was an alien. And there's
It's almost as if we're meant to hate him.
if you're meant to what? Oh yeah. So is this the? I mean, this I already feel like I know the answer, but is this the first time we learn he has two hearts in any continuity? Like when is the first time we learned?
I'm gonna say no, because I feel like we've heard it before.
In Classic Who?
I'm not.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the first time in Modern Who that they mention it.
I'm just looking at the wiki, and surely it would have said something in continuity. I'm sure. I don't know if there was something in The Unquiet Dead, or maybe even before that. Oh, would it have been End of the World when I've forgotten what the tree person's called?
Oh, it could have been.
We'll just call them tree person.
The tree person.
Yeah.
It could have been. But they didn't mention it in Classic Who?
I'm fairly sure they did.
Oh.
Yeah. I might be wrong. I probably am.
I'm gonna start making fake accounts to just leave comments just to bully Wolifee. Alright, well while
I'm pretty sure that's what you did in Let's Play, Zach. You just made up your own on the spot.
He made fake
like,
comments?
The very early episodes.
Yeah.
Wait, did he make fake comments for himself?
Oh, that was
No,
ages ago.
There wasn't any comments.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember, I think I commented on his Halloween episode, and I was like, hey, you want to do an SMP? Which was like 3 years ago. And then here we are now.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Those SMPs went very far.
Yes. Alright, so here, where are we? Alright, so right here. So the doctor says the Dalek is better than Van Statten. I like him saying that, but then the Dalek goes on and says, kill every last... Wait, no. Oh no, but then the doctor says it will kill every last one of us. And it's kind of funny that the doctor said that the Dalek is better than Van Statten, but then it goes on to say he will kill every one of us. And then Rose and Adam go to... Oh, I don't even know what this means. Hold on. Oh, okay, right here. Rose and Adam go to the Dalek, and then the Dalek tells Rose that it is in pain. And the Dalek tries to make Rose sympathize with her, but do you think he's lying to her, or do you think he's actually telling her the truth of how he feels?
Probably not at this point, because it's
Probably
not until
what?
Rose touches it that
Oh.
it gets like the emotions and all that. So
You think he was lying though?
most likely is a trap.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely.
And Rose touches the Dalek, which makes him gain power. And the Dalek kills the guy in the orange suit.
Yes.
And they release the doctor.
He plunges him.
He does. Oh yeah, he plunges him. Oh no, he just sucks his face. And I think, does he suck his face and whole body?
No, nose does his face.
Oh.
Was it?
Huh?
I mean, it might have shown us his face, but what about we never really see the rest of him? He could have been a complete
I don't know.
skeleton.
And we have
Not really sure.
the military people shoot at the Dalek, but nothing happens. And the Dalek used the
And that's the
electricity to fix
Dalek.
his armor. I thought that was pretty cool.
and then the Dalek just casually downloads the internet.
Yes. Wait, so do you guys think when they did that like fixing animation, do you think they had two Dalek like Dalek things, or
Wait.
when the Dalek fixes its armor, it goes from like the damaged Dalek to the fixed Dalek. So do you think they had two different models?
I don't know. All I know is that at least for the finale, they had only 3 models in total. So maybe they did, but yeah.
Only 3 models, but how many Daleks were there? Do you remember exactly?
Oh, what, in the finale?
Yeah, if it was only 3 models.
Millions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with all the spaceships. That space battle's epic.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I wrote. The Dalek says the Dale survive in me. You guys understand what that means?
Surviving.
It said, well, I meant to say the Dalek says that the Daleks survive in me, but I wrote the Dales. So when he says when he says the Daleks survive in me, does he mean every Dalek, or does he mean that he is like representing the Daleks?
Yeah, that's probably what it means.
Representing?
I'm going to be honest, for a sec I thought you were trying to quote Rey from Rise of Skywalker.
No.
I am all the Daleks.
And then when the Dalek kills someone, the whole screen has a negative color effect. But in the future, they just have the skeleton, right?
I think they had the skeleton for a bit in Classic Who as well.
Well,
These were like late 80s though.
Yeah, they did, but like in season 3 or 4 or 5 of modern Doctor Who, they just have not 5, but probably 5. But when a Dalek kills a person, it's just a skeleton. The whole screen doesn't go weird in like after season 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, I think it's 2 they changed that.
Oh, okay. I prefer just a skeleton. What do you prefer?
Yeah.
Or you don't care that much?
Yeah, I just don't have any opinions on anything anymore. I've learned not to in this fandom.
You learned what? Why not?
Because the second I say something, there's going to be at least half of the fandom coming for me.
Alright, well, since you're staying safe with your opinions, I'm going to be controversial. Timeless Child isn't that bad.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
So when they were shooting at the Dalek was able to make the bullets disappear with this force field or whatever. And it's so, I just find it so weird that Van Statten is trying to protect the Dalek. Even if you're a bad person, you know that you're gonna die, but he doesn't care about that. He just wants to protect the Dalek. That's just weird. And Rose thinks the Dalek can't go up the stairs, but then I think this is one of my favorite scenes in the episode. I don't know why, but he just flies up the stairs and says like elevate or whatever.
Yeah. Although the thing about that is, why does the other person that's with them just stay there and stand still and fire it?
I think so.
Like, it's just slowly hovering up, and she's like, "Go, we ain't got much time."
I think it's just to save them, probably.
One of those moments where you want to seem heroic.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, you know it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So.
And yeah. Oh my god. When I wrote this, I must have been so tired. Doctor kills the lady while Rose and new companion are dying.
Sorry.
I think I meant to say the Dalek kills.
That happened.
I think I meant to say the Dalek kills the lady while Rose and the new companion are running, but I wrote Doctor kills the lady while Rose and Adam are dying.
That would be an interesting thought. The Daleks killing that person, then they slip over and fall.
Oh, all right.
And then they fall down all the stairs.
Right here,
and fall into an active volcano somehow.
Right here it says the soldiers won't listen to the Doctor, which is another stupid decision. I think you should always listen to the Doctor.
Yeah, but, I mean, they haven't known him for that long.
Yeah.
That's my excuse whenever people brought those points.
Yeah. And Rose knows the Dalek was looking like right at her. The Dalek was I forget what it was doing, but the Dalek was like scanning the room and then it stopped to look at her and they ran away or something. And we had some great suspense before the soldiers opened fire. I forget what the suspense was, but I just know we had great suspense. So there we go. You guys remember what the suspense was?
Suspense. What, as to whether Rose was dead or not?
No, it was before the soldiers opened fire in that room. I don't know. It was around there. It was before the Dalek elevates and shoots the fire alarms.
Oh, wait. I guess it's probably just they're scared. You know it's planning something, but...
Okay. Actually, I just realised what one of the things I've got written down is... Because I've got, why do they wait? And yeah, now that I think about it, why did they just stand at the other side of the room and wait for and just watch the Dalek?
Who?
Rose and what's his name?
Adam.
Jeff. I'm just gonna call him Jeff. From
Adam.
now on. Yeah, Adam Jeff.
I don't know. I mean, they probably. I don't remember, but maybe they just wanted to look. And then I thought that was really smart. The Doctor shot the fire alarms, which caused the water to fall, and he electrocuted all of them with the water. That was pretty smart.
Yeah. It was an absolute massacre.
Yes. Oh, and here we are. So the Dalek only wants to talk to the Doctor, and then the Dalek realizes that he doesn't have any commands. So the Doctor asks, "What's the point? If you don't have commands, what's the point of yourself?" And the Doctor gives him orders to kill himself. That is very dark.
Yeah, the problem with that is because this fandom is so cursed, a lot of people use that as a meme on Twitter.
A meme?
Like, they're basically, when there's a tweet that they don't agree with, or they just feel like being an idiot for no reason, they'll post a picture of that. Or, I can't remember the exact time code, but they'll say, go to Series 1, Episode 6, 29, 40, or whatever it is. Yeah, and that's another reason why I'm trying to disassociate with this fandom.
I mean, you can be like an independent fandom, you know, like, just like it. You know what I mean?
Oh, people will find a way. They always do.
And I wrote, no wonder I like him so much, because he said that. And the Dalek tells the Doctor that he would make a good Dalek. Mm-hmm. We have a whole lot of psychological stuff going on this episode.
Yeah. I guess it's mainly to show, like, how the Time War, like, affected them. Properly go into how the Time War has affected the Doctor.
Yeah. Rose isn't able to make it out of the vault, and she's behind another door. It's been like 3 episodes, and she's always behind a door. The first one was in End of the World. The second one was in The Unquiet Dead. And now it's in Dalek. She's by herself behind the door.
That's sort of like my series, because in every episode, there's either... Well, no, not either, but every episode, at least at some point, there's either a war, or the main crew get locked in prison.
You've always done that. I remember in like all your reboots, you've always done the prison.
Because it's easy.
Yeah.
To be honest, I do remember at least one of them with the prison.
Yeah, I've stopped with that now. Hopefully for series 2. Well, for 9 episodes.
And the Dalek creeps behind her, and it sounds like Rose dies, and the Doctor gets so mad at Van Statten, and he gets super mad because it's his responsibility to protect her. But then later on, we see that Rose isn't dead. Why is that, Wolifee? I mean, I already know the answer, but I just want you to answer that for me.
Oh, right, okay.
Just to see what your opinion is, because I already know what mine is, but I want to hear yours.
Because as she touched it, that sounds, it basically, she gave it to life.
There we go. That's my opinion as well, and that's my point on human emotion is the Dalek's downfall. Because Rose touched the Dalek, which gave him some type of emotion.
Power of friendship.
Yeah, power of friendship. He hesitates to kill her, but he wants to kill her, but he's literally asking, I think he asked himself, why isn't he killing her or whatever? Because the Dalek can sense Rose's fear. It's it's trying so hard to kill her, but it just can't, and he doesn't know why. Or I don't know. I don't know what gender it is, but I just say he because it has a guy voice. But the doctor finds a weapon. I think it's in Adam's room where he finds the weapon, and the Dalek says it wants freedom.
Yeah.
What happened?
Just the chat.
The chat. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Oh. Oh wow.
Moving on.
Yeah. I can't believe the capybaras did that.
So the Dalek wants freedom, and the Dalek opens his armor, and I wrote down very questionable CGI.
It was 2005, for what you expect.
I know, but the show has had some good CGI from
I think
here.
CGI gets best from Series 5.
Yeah.
That's when I think it gets, or Series 6, really.
But I was saying, like this season did have some good CGI, but just this Dalek shell wasn't. And I remember I said that back in. Some people got mad at my reaction because I said that.
No, I remember that. I just found the comments so entertaining.
For all my episodes?
Oh yeah, I do watch them all. I might not comment all the time, but I do.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining where people get mad.
Yeah. I don't want to say any names, but do you remember that that one that just went downhill? That comment that went downhill?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so the Doctor is ready to kill the Dalek, but Rose won't let him do it, you know. And then Rose, this is a quote. Luckily I wrote down the quote or else I would not have remembered. Rose says, "He's not the one pointing the gun at me." I like that quote. Because the Dalek says how dangerous he is.
Yeah, I quite like it too.
The Doctor is not sorry for the Dalek whatsoever.
Fair point.
And then here's where it is right here. Daleks aren't supposed to have human emotion, so it wants to kill itself. It literally has nothing else to live for. And we see the Daleks are super hateful, but they literally have no other choice. Because when it has human emotion, it wants to kill itself because it's so disgusted by it. And I kind of felt bad for the Dalek, but this is the only time I've ever felt bad for a Dalek. Everything else I don't care, but this is the only time because it's literally like programmed or whatever to kill itself. Am I right?
Let's just assume yes, you are right.
That's what I gathered from it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
it seems pretty reasonable.
Because I'm looking at my notes, and I've got, what are you going to do? Throw your A level at them.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Oh, throw your A level.
Oh.
What is that?
Oh wait, that is. Okay, it's a quote. I got very confused then.
all of our stuff has been confused today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they arrest Van Statten, and Adam joins us, and that is the end of the episode. A good episode.
Can't they just leave him there?
Yeah.
I would have.
I don't really like him that much.
Well, they did mention the complex were being filled with concrete.
Yeah.
So,
they couldn't leave him there, Wolifee. I think he wanted him to leave him there. But
I mean, that's yet another actor who has allegations.
Oh.
So, moving on.
Wait.
Moving on. No, moving on.
Or we can talk more when we're done with this.
No, we can't.
When we're done with this.
Oh.
I'll ask you some questions when we're done.
No.
All right.
Alright.
Actually, I forgot to do our what we thought of the episode. Oh well, we can do that now. So with little detail, what did you guys think of the episode?
It's really good. It was the
I was
Doctor's
about to say
psychic.
that. Wow.
It was Daleks. It's cool.
Yes.
Van Statten's very evil.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but yes.
What do you think, Wolifee?
No, I do think. I mean, it's actually somewhat adapted from an audio drama that came out before this for Big Finish.
Really?
Called Jubilee. Yeah, it's
Oh.
the same writer and everything, and same And originally, if they couldn't get the right, they were going to use some other creature.
How did they not get the right to the Daleks?
Because they didn't. The BBC don't own them. It's the Terra Nation estate, or it was Terra Nation up until his death in 90s or 80s, and that's the estate. And they nearly didn't get them because there's like a 2002 or something Looney Tunes movie, and one of the writers. This is going to take ages to say this, and I'll skim through it. So basically, the writer who wrote the Looney Tunes thing wanted that creature to be in it. In the movie. So the writer asked the BBC. BBC said yes, so it ended up in movie. But because the BBC didn't own them, the Terra Nation estate got really annoyed. So therefore, they didn't want them in the revival. And it took the writer of the Looney Tunes movie, I think it was Looney Tunes, I'm not sure, to send a handwritten apology to Terra Nation estate.
Wow.
See, apparently the what are they called? Coclophane. There was meant to be a creature like them in this episode if they couldn't get the rights.
So is just Doctor Who characters and enemies just owned by a whole bunch of different people?
I think it depends on contracts, really. I think Terra Nation mainly opened them because, believe it or not, he wanted to get a spin-off series for the creatures made in America.
So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like Canadian or something.
Wow. I have some more questions, but I'm just gonna let you guys know what I thought. So I enjoyed it. Like I said, I feel like it's a very mind-altering. Not like it's very psychological. Like how it's like it kind of delves into emotion, and I kind of like that. So I did enjoy the episode a whole lot. So in present day, 2023, are there still a whole bunch of different people who own Doctor Who stuff, or is it just one company that owns Doctor Who?
I think in Revival, to be honest, I don't know, but this is just how I think.
Like as of now?
In Revival, yeah, I think now the BBC own it. Whereas the Classic Who, there's that many different contracts. That's the reason it's not on iPlayer for us, the Classic one, because it's all different contracts and writers and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So, if no one else has anything else to say, we'll go on to our ranking. I feel like it's gonna get harder and harder to rank stuff now. Now we're near that. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Okay, here we are at the ranking. I think.
We're not.
I don't know. Oh no. Share my screen.
One day you'll remember.
Yeah, one day I will. Should I share the should I share the Minecraft screen? All right, here we are.
I heard the noise.
Okay, this is. I feel like. I feel like it should go at number 4.
No, I don't think 4. I probably wouldn't say 1 yet, because obviously we haven't watched these in a while. 1 might seem better than it is. So I'd probably say 2 or 3.
Oh, I wouldn't say 2.
Oh, but I really like Boomtown. I'd say 3 or 4.
Yeah, but
I gave it a 4 out of 6 on my rating. So.
I put 3, but I need to reserve space for Father's Day because Father's Day does not deserve a 9.
It does to me.
No, it does not. I don't think it deserves a 9. I think Rose is still a little too high up.
I feel like
I don't know. I think it's better than The Game Quite Dead.
Yeah. I don't wait, hold on. But I don't think The Quiet Dead should be at number 9 either though. I think it's good at 8.
No, but are we counting the Christmas special?
No, we'll count that for season 2.
I think we said we're not.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But
it's just really annoying. It's on iPlayer. It's counted as series 1.
Yeah.
But no, we'll save that series 2.
Okay, so here's how I'm looking ahead, because Father's Day, I'd say would be a good. I say Father's Day is where Rose should be at.
Mm,
And maybe
I'd say when
oh,
we eventually get to it, I'd say Father's Day 4th, 3rd as this episode.
there's one more
Because
two-parter, right? Like,
There's
there's two
Yeah,
more
two
empty
more
child.
two-parters,
uh,
and that finale. hmm
Yeah, I do agree.
yeah,
I do
I feel
agree
like
with 3 or
3
4,
would
but I
be
want to
best
look at it.
for now.
What's wrong with putting it at 4?
Because
I
I think like there is
Uh,
episodes in weaker than
Boomtown
this, but
Mm.
not like terrible.
So
right,
is
should we just put it as
yeah, put
3
it
for
put it
now?
at 3.
Yeah.
And then we can just change it in future.
So
Well,
is
not just
Bad
change it,
is
but
Bad
we will.
Wolf and the Parting of Ways counted as one?
Yeah, because it's got a cliffhanger. I mean, as long as it's got a
Alright.
proper like cliffhanger. Oh no, because that don't count for I don't know, to be honest. That's that's a 2-parter. Why not?
But
Yeah.
season 6 has some cliffhangers. I'm on season 6, episode 4 or something.
Se-
Season 5 has some
season
cliffhangers
6
too.
Yeah, season 6. It's not one whole story, but it does have it's more linked than
Yeah.
other series. So
Yeah.
with just a couple of filler episodes, I'd say. I don't know.
All right, did you guys see my ranking?
Oh wait,
You put Wolfie.
What's it called? Dalek?
it's on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Why can't I put Wolfie?
because why?
Because the episode's not called Wolifee.
I remember me and Wolfie did this like Minecraft Doctor Who thing, and I think Wolfie pronounced the Dalek as like Dalek. How'd you say you pronounced it? Weird.
Lek.
Dalek.
It. Yeah.
You said some people say
That's correct.
Dalek.
Yeah, I just pronounce it both ways on whatever mood I'm in. If I want to slow down my speech for a day because I'm tired,
Oh no!
I'll say it lek.
Didn't you say some
If
people
I'm just
say
in a hurry, I'll say lick.
some people say Dalek?
Because I guess it is.
Oh, I hate that. That's what Americans say.
Not nice, Japanese.
I don't say Dalek.
Yeah, you do because I've taught you well.
Yes. Do they actually do we actually say, do people actually in America say Dalek?
All the time. It's
You sure they're
I
not
was
just messing with
watching-
you?
no. I was watching Staged, which has
Yeah.
got Michael Sheen and David Tennant in, and
Oh.
there's an American on there, and he says day, and I hate
Wait,
it
day
so
wait, day
much.
as in what? Day for Dalek? I mean Dalek?
Yeah,
Oh.
like day. I just hate it.
Dalek. Dalek. There we go.
It's,
But you know, people in different countries have different pronunciations.
yeah, I know, but it's wrong.
It's because it's a
wrong,
name.
wrong.
Wolfie, did you finish Doctor Who season 5, your rewatch?
Yeah, I'm now on series 7.
Oh, I just on season 6 right now,
I'm winning.
and I'm so stressed while watching it. I like it a lot, but I'm so confused in a good
just
way.
wait till you get further on.
Oh no. Okay. So here we are with Dalek. I like this podcast. It was very messy, but I did enjoy it a lot.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah.
So yeah, the ratings are gonna be because the thing. Okay, well we'll talk more about it when we get to the episodes. But the ratings, I think. I mean, maybe I don't know. We'll get to it. We'll get to it, and I'll give my excuses. But yeah, the next episode is Long Game, which I rewatched it before. I rewatched it before Nindra left, and I had to take a break from it because I just didn't enjoy it that much, and I have not gotten back to it since. So
I mean, it's not bad.
it's not that bad, but
yeah.
but there are some.
It wasn't actually as bad as I remembered it, but it wasn't great.
I mean, it's got Simon Pegg in it. Is the only thing that
Yeah.
keeps it going. So
Anyway,
It's
we'll
a
get
weird
on to the
blob
episode
feeling.
next Monday. So I hope everyone is ready for us to continue the podcast. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Wait, I
Oh.
need to say my thing. I need to say my
Yes.
thing. Right, and make sure to hit the subscribe button with a
Oh, for God's sake. I
sea
thought we
devil plushie.
With a what?
Oh, a sea devil.
Sea devil plushie.
Oh, okay.
I almost forgot there.
Oh,
All right,
that was
goodbye.
exciting.